People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Bob Marley has a song that is called, the word goes something like this. Justice is a fleeting illusion that is pursued but never attained. That appropriately applies to Jamaica for poor people that are victims. The victims will always be victimized once again by the system. This video is called System Failure. This video will prove to you that the suspects are defended while the victims become victimized over and over again. I am speaking about a St. Anne's farmer, goat farmer, very hard-working man. In February of 2023, 3 to 4 months ago, he was the victim of the proceeds of his hard work. People wanted to reap what they did not sow. On or about the 11th of February 2023, this man was at his farm sleeping in the farmhouse shed, whatever, when he heard some knocking, some kicking upon the door. Some thieving man breached the premises, kicked down him door, push open him door, run in upon him. It is said that he heard the commotion, him try to run through the back door. However, them run him down. Them fling big stone, lick him. Them grab on upon him. Them juke him up. Them CHOP him up. And then them tie him up and leave him for DEAD. Based on the information court documentation, they took at least 23 goats from him, 1 weed whacker, 2 chainsaw, and also 200,000. Pretty much everything that he worked for, they left with it, and they almost took his life. He went to the Popo station. As a matter of fact, that night in question, him happened to release himself. Them time up on some sorts of tree with some sorts of goat or cow rope. Him free up himself, stumble. Finally, about a mile or so down the road, a good Samaritan saw him, picked him up, took him to the place of recovery. People, he has dozens of stitches all over him body. Him shoulder is pretty much gone. Him and him shoulder broke up. He has no mobility in one of his hands. Remember, this man is a farmer. Him till the soil. It is going to be disadvantageous to him. He went to the Popo station like all victims should, and he filed a report. Told them this man and that man and him friend them do it. The man and him friend them, the main suspect, was arrested. However, within a couple of months, the man hear news, him spot the man. The man a call him and a tell him, say, you know, say, me a go put a hole in your head. Me a go KILLU. Remember, people, this man went to the Popo station. After this man and him friend them almost left him for DEAD, they did all manner of evil to him. He was lucky to be alive. If it was not for his strength, he would more than likely lost it. The average person would have more than likely lost it. He went to the Popo station, went through the proper procedures, took it to court, did not take justice in his own hand, meaning no sorts of Tarzan, Jane, and the little monkey, the jungle type. He did what is right. He went through the procedures. They were locked up. The main suspect was locked up. So can you imagine this victim's fear, disappointment, failure in the system? How the system failed the man and pretty much is setting him up to DEAD. He said when he went to the Popo station and told them about his concern, the officer I go ask him, did you report it? The man officer said to the officer, yo sir, me no know nothing about this, a farm. Me never get in any sort of trouble. Me never have to report anybody or in any sort of entanglement with the law. I am ignorant to it. You shouldn't tell me. Are you supposed to protect me? What is even worse, it is said that he got a lawyer. This lawyer, he paid that lawyer, female lawyer, woman lawyer, lady lawyer, 50,000 for retainer, and he was supposed to pay her 50,000 more. Him can't hear from the lawyer when he's trying to contact the lawyer to tell the lawyer, so this is what is happening. The suspect is out. The victim is being victimized. I am in clear and present danger. It is inevitable. This man call me and tell me, say, him go bore me head people. You know exactly what that means. He is going to put a corn in the crown, in the cranium of this man. People, this should be taken seriously, especially when this man have a history, especially when this man is a suspect in a very serious crime. It is said that the Popo, they failed to respond to the call of people that are asking questions. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to what the victim has to say, and then I am going to give my piece.
Then pop off the door, and first thing I film and stone. I let me see the show there, but that never happened yet. Then we pull the other door now and try to escape, and I roll me down and stone me right down our light. When we reach my light, that's where they start the chop. After chop, I think one more stone and lick me, and they broke it and right there. And took up 23 goat plus kid, and took up 1 meat eater and 2 chainsaw and $200,000. I met them way out. Couple days after I go to the station, I asked him, the man said up on beer. So I said, oh, you give man beer and trade me. We bore me head. He asked me if we report it. I said, no, no, all them something like that. I've never been to no jail, I never not been to the police or anything. So certain things I know, I only have to tell me where I'm going. And in tapping eyes. Then I was looking here in the road. I paid her 50,000. I'm supposed to pay 50 more. But when I call first, no answer. So I can't believe. So in Jamaica, a liar really. I take $50,000 from a poor man. And when I call her phone over again, no answer.
Now people, you heard what I said at the start of this video. System failure. It is obvious that even in a country that is ranked top 3, top 5 at best, most dangerous place on planet Earth, upon the globe, Master God Earth, you would think that the relevant authority, meaning the Popo, meaning the DPP, meaning the judge, they were synchronized, they would be on one accord. The foot know where the head are do, vice versa. However, people, it seems as if they are just as lost. It is dumb, dumberer and dumberess. It is the blind leading the blind. System failure in the fact that this man was robbed of cash, his livelihood, amongst other things. He almost lost his life. Had it not been for the mercy of God, he would probably more than likely be DEAD. The suspect, our main suspect, would have gone away scot-free to do it all over again. Find some other type of victims. This man was brave enough to go to the court, go to the Popo, go through the proper procedures. Fingering his victim, his suspect, telling them what happened, giving them intricate details of how dangerous this man is or his friends were on that fateful night in which he almost lost his life. He has the scars, he has a broken shoulder and him have stitches, dozens of those all over him body. So therefore it is not as if there was not enough evidence in the court that the judge can look upon, the DPP can look upon, the Popo can look upon, any and everybody involved should have known just by those physical evidence and everything that this man said that that person who is a suspect should not be out until this case comes to some sort of conclusion, until he has exhausted his appeal. That man supposed to lock up. The victim is not supposed to be victimized once again like he is. People, you have to wonder, like I told you about this body club that exists in Jamaica. It seems as if these lawyers, as defense lawyers, they have these judges like a puppet on a string, and they are pulling their string. They are the ones that are deciding who comes out, who gets locked up. It does not matter the circumstances. It does not matter the severity of the person's crime. Once you get a good lawyer, he can reason without any sort of rationale to these judges, and these judges are always going to agree. The suspect is always going to be defended, and the victim is going to be victimized once again, as if they did not have enough problem. So we have asked the question, what is the rationale for these judges to have all these evidence, see the victims with all sorts of wound, hear the intricate details of what happened, and that man almost lost his life? You could call it a TTEMPT takeaway on top of robbery. How much more or what else should have been done to this man for you as a sensible judge to make a decision that makes any sort of sense? As it pertains to the popo, likewise, you know the circumstances. Whoever was the detective or the investigator upon the case, them supposed to know, so listen, it does not make any sort of sense for the victim to be living in the same place with the suspect. And then this man, meaning the suspect, is sending all sorts of DEATH threats to this man's life. As I know it, a part of the stipulation or bail condition is that you keep away from the victim. So therefore, the point or the fact that you are threatening the victim once again after all that you and your cumbersons have done, it tells you that this man did not learn. It tells you that this man is trying to take it to the furthest extent. So therefore, the victim has all sorts of reasons to be concerned for his life. So you don't have to be any sort of rocket scientist to tell that this suspect that has a recent history, as in this case, of being somebody that is a wicked man, a evilous man, a thief, a murderer. He is living in the same proximity. It is like fishing in a bucket. It is only rational thinking. It is only going to be inevitable that the victim will become even more victimized. This man is going to take it to the furthest extent. Him already armed the man and him come out and threat the man. How much more notice? How much more warning? Look on the billboard. Look on the notice board. Only not get the memo. How foolish can you be? How warped? How inept? How irresponsible and negligent can the system, meaning the judge, the DPP, the popo, be for this man to almost lose him life and then in a fear of losing him life once again for nothing? People, when we see stuff like this, the only rationale is that some of these judges are getting paid, bribed by these defense lawyer. In this case, it seems as if the popo is trying to sell out the case. It seems as if the lawyer for this man might have also been contaminated, meaning along with the popo, the suspect more than likely reach out to the attorney, reach out to the popo, and that is why they are trying to corrupt the case along with the judge. There is no other rational explanation, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.